is a completely new style of video. I want to try something different, something that's not holding the camera because it can be a bit much. You know, I feel forced to say something in that way. So I want to try something new this time. So bear with me. I'm new at trying to express myself creatively. As you can see, a lot has really been changing here on my channel. The way I record, the way I edit, the way I put my vlogs together and then upload them to YouTube. I'm really trying to grow here on this channel, but I'll get more into that in a later video coming soon. My usual routine before I get on the plane and I go is I go outside and I take a moment to myself outside with the cat, and she's an inside cat. She just likes to be outside sometimes. So I kind of I'm doing my own thing. She's doing her own thing. But I usually got stand outside and I get myself mentally prepared to be in a new environment, because it can be kind of draining. Always want to make sure that you have a lot of energy, and I'm going to be walking a lot and filming a lot. So usually at the end of the day, I'm pretty tired. So after my mental break, I like to double check my stuff to make sure I have everything, and usually my friend takes me to the airport. I've been pretty lucky so far, guys. I've seemed to have lucked up and always get an aisle seat. It's my favorite seat, not a middle or a window seat guy. So this trip is a little over 4 hours from Baltimore to Vegas, and thank God I have that Nintendo Switch, because it definitely helps push time. Makes time go much faster. This trip to Vegas, I'm not that much excited about. Yes, I am pretty excited that I get to go and spend time and go see a friend in Vegas and stay with a friend. However, Vegas is one of those American tourist hotspots. Vegas is one of those places that everyone wants to go, but I haven't been too excited to go. I don't know why, but I've wanted to go, made plans to go. They haven't gone, fall through, and I just was like, hey, maybe I'm just not meant to be in Vegas. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a good tourist hotspot, but I try to stay away from them. In previous vlogs, I spent a lot of time in tourist hotspots, and the videos that I put together, to be honest with you, I did not like them. And that's because I wasn't in a place that was unique. I wasn't somewhere that I liked personally, that it really intrigued my interest, that way I could put something together that you guys would like. So you live and you learn. There you go. So waiting to be picked up. It's so bad, and he probably will see this. I literally forgot this guy's name, and I've stayed with him for a week. I met him in Guadalajara. Some things that you guys don't know. I met this guy in Guadalajara. Give you a little backstory. So I met this guy in Guadalajara, and he's from Baltimore, just like me. And it was really nice to see someone who is from the same area, who's out there traveling. He was in Mexico with his girlfriend. And the reason why I say it's so nice, because you gotta live in Baltimore to understand that everyone doesn't get out as much. Everyone kind of does the same thing. If you go back to that video where I was talking about me quitting my job and moving to Monterey, it's those reasons. It's those reasons right there where I'm really surprised that I see someone from Baltimore living in Mexico, or just even in Vegas, just living in Vegas. I mean, well, people do leave out of Baltimore, so I'm not gonna act like that. However, excuse me, just trying to cover my nose. I am surprised to see someone from Baltimore in Mexico. And you know what's... And let me share with you guys what was really crazy. Me and him kind of grew up in the same neighborhoods. I grew up in the west side of Baltimore in the Poplar Grove, Emerson Avenue area. He kind of grew up in Woodlawn, and after I got out of high school, I moved to Woodlawn with my aunt. Well, a year after I moved to Woodlawn with my aunt, and I was going to college from there. So we kind of have similar backgrounds. I grew up in his neighborhood. I had friends in that neighborhood. I didn't grow up in that neighborhood, but I had friends in the neighborhood, family members that lived in the same neighborhood that he was in. I spent a lot of time. I still have family members, which to be honest, I don't talk to, that still live in that same area. So yeah, it's just kind of nice having someone who having someone who is from your hometown that you meet out in the road. There's only one other person that's like that. You know, on this trip, what I want people to know is why people love Vegas so much. Is it the gambling? I mean, because you can gamble literally as soon as you get off the plane. They have slot machines. Is it the food? Is it ziplining over the Vegas Strip? I don't know, but what I plan on doing is getting up in the morning, having breakfast, packing my stuff, calling an Uber, and heading down to the Las Vegas Strip. So maybe I can find out why people are so in love with this desert oasis they call Las Vegas.